What's going on, gamers? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you dislike the video, make sure you give it a thumbs down. Really helps out and goes a long way. So let's get right into it. Microsoft Xbox Live just announced that they're going to be going up in their prices. And it's not just a little bit, it's a lot. And the prices have been the same for quite some time now. In some regions, it hasn't changed in like 10 years or more. And the prices, I mean, a lot of people thought, maybe that Microsoft was going to be finally, going to where we were going to be getting it for free finally. A lot of people have been pushing it for a while now. But it doesn't look that that's going to be the case. And I got some stuff here. Let's go ahead and just look over at it. And as you can see, we'll read a little bit of what here. It says, Microsoft is increasing the prices of its Xbox Live Gold subscription soon. The software giant has started notifying existing Xbox Live Gold members of the changes in certain markets, and it will see the price rise by $1 to $10.99 per month in the U.S. and $5 for a 3-month membership, which is this is crazy, man. This is crazy. I mean, if you were already, some people I know already they only pay by a month. It's already like $10 a month if you do it that way. But if you buy the year, like I've always done, it's $5 a month for Xbox Live Gold, which it's not I don't think that's too bad of a deal. But now they're talking about like doubling up in the price, and it goes on to say, 12-month and 6-month pricing is also going up. But the increase won't affect existing subscribers here. 3 months will now be priced at $29.99, with 6 months at $59.99. Microsoft is also allowing Xbox Live Gold members to convert their remaining gold time to Xbox Pass Ultimate up to 36 months. The conversion means if you have 11 months of Xbox Live Gold left on your account, then you can upgrade to Xbox Gold Pass or Game Pass Ultimate and convert it to 11 months of Ultimate with no extra cost. I mean, that's a good deal, for right now. If you have, 11 months left or 10 months or 9 months or, or whatever. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and let you convert it over for free to get the Game Pass Ultimate. Okay, that's not a bad deal considering I believe the Game Pass Ultimate is like $15 a month or something on the regular. So that's not too bad if you've already got it. But, going forward, even after that, or if yours is about to run up and when this finally happens, which in some places it already is starting to go in effect, $60 for 6 months or $120 for the whole year. Microsoft is definitely pushing the envelope they're pushing the Ultimate Game Pass, which I don't care for too much myself. I know a lot of people might really like that feature or that subscription, and it is a pretty decent subscription. With some new games coming out going straight to it. That's cool. I get it. But they're pushing this digital thing, and I'm not a digital guy. I will buy digital if it makes sense or if it's a great price. But I like physical. I love physical games. It goes on, and let's continue on. It says, unless you subscribe to Xbox Live Gold, this does mean the price of the service is moving from $60 a year to $120 a year. Microsoft quietly removed its 12-month option last year, which they did. And I luckily, it was towards the end of summer, so it was, I believe it was around August or so. I bought mine off Walmart.com and was able to get one, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But anyways, let's see, Sony still offers 12 months for only $60 for PlayStation Plus. So remember that, guys. It's not clear what Microsoft will offer to justify the sudden price jump. It's more than a price jump. We're talking double in price. Like, what? Either way, it looks like the move is designed to push Xbox Live subscribers towards Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which offers Xbox Live Gold Access, xCloud streaming, the access and access to more than 100 games. Okay, like I said, the Game Pass is cool, the Ultimate or whatever. xCloud streaming, I don't care for that. If I'm gonna be going on the go playing, I'm gonna be playing on my Switch or a bunch of my other handhelds that I have. That's one feature I do not care for. And then the access to more than 100 games, and they're constantly changing those. And some stick around, but they're constantly changing them. If I get heavily into something and and then I'm gonna have to buy it later on, or like I said, the digital thing, I do not like the digital look. Let's see. Let's go on. Many, like I said, many were hoping Xbox Live would go free. Many had been hoping and expecting Microsoft to scrap its Xbox Live charges altogether, or at least allow free-to-play games to access multiplayer features on Xbox consoles free of charge. That's clearly not the case now. Clearly. And for many, this marks the first Xbox Live Gold price increase in years. In many markets, the price of Xbox Live Gold has not changed for years. In some markets, it hasn't changed in over 10 years. So, let's go on. The changes won't affect until at least 45 days after Xbox Live subscribers receive a message from Microsoft notifying them of the price increase. Some regions have already started receiving notifications. I have not actually received it yet, but most haven't. If you're in a region where prices are being adjusted, you will receive an email and a message center notification over the next month letting you know that the new pricing is for your membership, says Microsoft. Okay, so I'm not a fan. I am definitely not a fan of this. Let me know what you guys think about this. Especially if you're by yourself, or even if you share with someone. I mean, that's a crazy jump in price. We're not talking, a couple bucks. We're talking double in price, and that they're pushing people to go to that Ultimate, which I don't care for. Like I said, I think at the end, after it's all said and done, even if they're going to allow you to come over free and you're going to have it free, when it's all said and done with, they want to tie you up in some kind of contract thing or whatever, making it renew, and that's $15 a month. That's a lot. That's more than $120 a year. Yes, you're getting these features and these games and stuff, man, but it's digital. You don't own the stuff. I'm not a fan of it at all. And for people like myself, I have kids that all have Xboxes, and my youngest or my oldest daughter and my youngest son, they share. So that way, I was paying $60 a year for them to share, and now it's going to be $120 just for them, not counting my own. I'm hoping they kind of do some kind of family thing like Nintendo does. And I know Nintendo's is a lot different. It's only $20 a year and then $35 for the whole family, but you get up to 8 members. And what I want to know what kind of features and what kind of big time stuff to make this acceptable. I'm outraged. I'm pretty upset about it. Like I said, I don't know about you. It's like I said, I'm already trying my best to get a PS5. And eventually I'm going to get an Xbox Series X as well, like I've said this before. But, I mean, this is even pushing it even harder, and I'm hoping Sony doesn't jump on board and be like, oh, well, Microsoft is doubling up in their price. What should we do now? I'm hoping that's not the case. I mean, this is crazy. Definitely let me know what you guys think about this. I'm outraged by it. All right, so now that little rant is over with, definitely, like I said, let me know what you guys think about that. But let's go ahead and switch over to the restock that happened yesterday with Sony and Microsoft, the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. popped up, and I know a lot of people were paying attention and finding out, this was going to be happening yesterday. A lot of stores like Target, Walmart, GameStop. GameStop was doing only bundles. They were doing like only bundles. It was like $719 or $729 for like 2 different games. And then an extra controller, and then I think it was like $20 of GameStop money or whatever. And then of course Walmart had their deals going on. So did Target. I believe Best Buy did as well. But it was so quick, and they only had a limited amount of stock. And once again, strictly online. What is going on? I mean, we are already towards the end of January. Christmas is over with, and we're still pushing online buys only. And I know that a few people, I seen it on Twitter and a couple other places, a few people were able, actual gamers and actual people wanting to play these things, were actually able to grab them a console. But a lot of people, just like before, the bots were getting them once again. I was under the impression that the bots, these scalpers were going to finally start leaving these things alone a little bit and move on, considering when you go over like on eBay or Marketplace and some other places, the prices have dropped down, but yet we're still here. And I've already been told by several people that, at GameStop and a couple other places, Walmart, that we're going to be getting a little bit more in within the next couple of weeks or whatever, trickling in again. But some people are saying that we might not get start getting actual restock in stores until like March. Now, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. This has got to be one of the biggest, flop in console history of consoles coming out. I know a lot of people are going to say, but it's, COVID has a big part of this. It does, obviously. COVID is playing a big part in this, but we're already 2 months after release date for the PlayStation and the Xbox Series X. And we're still here where quantity is very limited, and these stores are only getting so much in. I don't understand the whole thing about the online thing. When you've got all these places where you go shopping and grocery shopping and all this other stuff, put these consoles in the stores. Let legitimate customers come in, one per household, and that's the way it should be. I know they're saying, oh, well, they don't want people lining up. I mean, come on now. They didn't have a problem, GameStop didn't have a problem with letting us line up on Black Friday, Thanksgiving night. There was a whole huge group of us lined up against their whole wall and sidewalk around the building. They didn't have a problem with that. And all these other places that are still doing shopping, mask up. I don't get this thing. I feel like a lot of shadiness is going on between retailers. I know for a fact, I've been told by a couple of people that work in some of these places that the managers, the higher ups, some of the stuff that's been coming in and when they've been restocked, have been holding it, not even letting some of the online. That's why when you go to try to buy it, yes, the bots are getting them, but also sometimes they're not even there. When you go to hit it, it's not even there at all. That's because some of these people, these managers, they're actually holding these things hostage, and they're letting buddies and family members come in and just grab them up. I've been told by several people about this, and I'm sure this isn't just in my area. This is around everywhere that things are like this are happening. It's absolutely crazy. It's blowing my mind. I've been out here searching as well. I'm on Marketplace every day. I'm always searching. I'm trying to get one myself, guys. It's crazy right now. It's absolutely crazy. I would still say hold off. Do not feed these scalpers. Do not feed these people, these resellers who are not even gamers. They're just literally trying to grab, these consoles to flip them. Continue to hold off unless you can come across a really, really good deal. Do not pay $800, $900, $1,000. Do not do this. Once the people will leave these people alone and do not pay for them, the prices, they're already dropping. Let them continue to drop. Let these people wish they never, bought up a stock. Continue to hold off. They're going to be around eventually. I'm hoping by the next restock, like I said, I've talked to several people, and this last restock that we had just yesterday, these things should have been on the shelves. They shouldn't have been strictly online. We're already 2 months into this. What is going on? So hopefully the next time another restock comes around, these things can finally start hitting the shelves. Gamers like myself and you can finally start being able to get these things. If not, a lot of people are saying possibly March is when they're finally going to start hitting the stores. I'm hoping so. I've been trying to really get my hands on a PlayStation 5 and an Xbox Series X. But anyways, I didn't mean to rant on so much today, but I had a lot to get off of my shoulders, and I wanted you guys to hear it and find out what's going on with Microsoft and yesterday's restock, on how ridiculous this is and some of the shadiness that's going on. But anyways, like I said, once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs down. It really helps out. And that's going to be all for today. And you guys have a great one. Game on.